There it is. This is Kurisu, sorry. I apologize. I restarted my computer and I forgot that every time I have to restart for updates, I also have to reconfigure my devices on Streamlabs. So I apologize. I realized after the fact that we had no audio. We had no music playing while we were waiting to start, so sorry that you were all sitting in silence. Um, but everything's fixed now, so that's good. Welcome to chat, Evie. How's it going? You just got back from an event? That sounds like fun. Do you want to share about that? No obligation, but you're welcome to do so if you'd like. Tonight, our co-host is Hoki, who is asking to get up in my chair with me. You want to come up here, Poppers? Come on. Come on. Oh, silly. It's difficult because she is my little tank, and she's not fat. Like, she's all muscle, but, like, it's hard to pick her up because she weighs about 50 pounds, but she's a really small dog. So it's like, oh, don't look so sad. Hey, welcome to chat, Icy. How's it going? So for everybody joining us, tonight is Monday night, so we have Q&A. You're all welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat as long as it's appropriate. Right before the stream, I finished our Angel emote, which is exciting. That's the one we were working on last time. In addition, right now I am in the process of trying to sort of build my community on TikTok. You're molding at your game? I'm not sure what that is, Icy. But anyway, I am in the process of trying to build my community on TikTok. Once I reach 1,000 followers, I will be choosing a random follower at random to win a chibi illustration. So for anybody who is interested in that, I'm going to share a link real quick. I did have somebody ask recently, if somebody is already a follower, will they be eligible for this? And the answer is yes. So pretty much anybody who is a follower of my channel on TikTok will be put into a random number generator to be selected. But yeah, if anybody wants to be involved in that, please feel free to click that link. It just goes to my page on TikTok. But yeah, I will go ahead and get started. Huh. Like, I've never heard that term before. It must be, like, not very mainstream. What are you doing, Pups? Here. There. She's trying to pull her toy out of her toy bin and, like, picked up the whole toy bin with it. And I don't know how. Oh my gosh. It's amazing the things that dogs manage to do. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with our line art. Tonight I'm working on my hype emote, which this one is going to be unlockable with bits. It'll be the lowest tier to unlock an emote with bits. I think that threshold is 1,000. But yeah, it'll be available for anybody who cheers 1,000 or more bits in my channel. I don't know if that has to be all at once or how that works specifically. But yeah. You left for a few moments and realized your cereal got soggy. That sucks. Imagine if the chibi art was gonna be a character made of cheese. That would be awful. You know, I've never had Honey Nut Cheerios. I've only had regular Cheerios. I mean, you never know, Sniper. It is entirely random, so it could happen. Theoretically, everybody has a 1 in 1,000 chance. Unless, you know, more people end up following before I end up choosing somebody. So, like, it might end up being like 1,001 out of 100, or 1,000 or whatever, or 1 out of 100, or I can't even talk. Disregard. So basically it might be like slightly different odds depending on how many total people end up following, but around about 1 in 1,000. One in 1,000. I mean, it's better than like 1 in a million, or like everybody has a chance, and like the playing field is even, and that is something that's important to me. Like, I always want everything to be as fair as possible. Oh. So basically, once I reach my goal of 1,000 followers on TikTok, I will be selecting one follower at random to win free chibi art. I don't usually put too many stipulations on that. Generally speaking, I just prefer that it's either somebody's own character or a character that they have, like, expressed permission to use. So basically, like, if it's a copyrighted character, I won't draw them just because it's not worth the risks involved. Also, before I forget, do we have any questions for Q&A? I am happy to answer anything within reason. What's my favorite meme? So like I really like the memes that are in the format where it's like, oh, Mike is short for uh, like Mysicle, like, or Nick is short for like Nickelback, like just nonsense. I don't know. Which people aren't really using that meme format now, but I have always thought that one in particular was hilarious. I also really like the one where I'm sorry, I'm like spacing out. Because there's so many memes that I'm picturing right now, and I'm like trying to pick like which one is my favorite. Because like that one was more like written, so I'm trying to think of a meme that's a little more visual. I really liked the SpongeBob one where like the best way I can describe it, it looked like he was drawn like to be imitating a bird, and it was the one where like the text would be all like uppercase and lowercase sort of mixed in, like somebody was being like really excessively sarcastic about something. I thought that one was nice. But that said, it's cool how memes sort of like cycle through as quickly as they do. Because like, if there's a meme that you don't like, thankfully it's not going to be around very long. Did you meet me on my TikTok account? That actually surprises me because I like previously was not very active on TikTok at all. Like even now I'm not super active. You're a good sniper. Yeah, it's always interesting finding out how people found like my channel or my art or whatever. Because like sometimes it's surprising. Because like I don't know, especially with like mutual friends. Because there's not a ton of people I'm super close with on Facebook, etc. Um, so like I feel bad not knowing everybody like on a personal level. But it's also kind of like I know that a lot of people just follow because of my art. So it's like I feel less bad about it, but like I don't always recognize names when somebody's asking me about somebody and I'm like, I don't know. They added me. That's about all I can share. I see, that makes sense, Sniper. No, you're good. Like that makes sense. Yeah, I would say like when it comes to me and like first interactions, it takes something really messed up for me to be like, yeah, that was a bad first interaction. I'm gonna just block this person. Like usually that only happens if somebody like starts off with like some sort of unsolicited inappropriate pictures that I didn't want or ask for. Um I'm thankful that doesn't happen as often because I don't just like indiscriminately accept requests anymore. But like when I first started sharing art on this account, like I was pretty much like, yeah, I will respond, like I will accept every request I get. And then like I realized that some of the people who were adding me were like younger, and I'm like, I'm not gonna accept friend requests from like minors because my art isn't always safe for work. Like it is like 98% of the time, but in the rare instances where I have like commissions or something that aren't, it's just not worth risking that, because I would hate for anybody that shouldn't see my art to see it. Oh my gosh. I mean, doggos, like, I've never had either of mine bite a person. Like, they got into a bit of a scuffle with each other a while back, and like, unfortunately, they have like very limited time together, which is something we're working on fixing. Hey, welcome to Chat Hunter. No biting. Oh no. No eating and other members in chat. It's not nice. We try to make this a welcoming place for everybody, so it's frowned upon. Steak sounds good, but not sniper steak. I would have to pass. That sounds messy, Nox. Oh my gosh. Why does everybody here like cheese so much? I'm weird about spicy things. Like, cause I don't really mind anything being spicy, but if I don't like the flavor of it, then I won't like it. Because there are a lot of people who get things that are spicy just because they're spicy. I can't do that because, like, I don't seek things out to eat spicy food. I seek things out because they taste good. And if it doesn't taste good, then it's just kind of like, nah. Pupper, come here. You want up here? She's just like sitting on the other side of the room staring intently at me. I didn't notice you staring. You could have come over here and I would have scooped you up. You want up on my lap? Come here. Come on. I need you to stand up so I can pick you up. I can't pick you up when you're sitting, Hokey. You silly puppers. Silly girl. I can't pick you up when you're sitting down. Awesome. Have fun, Sniper. Come on. Oh my gosh, pups. You gotta stand up. Come on, you gotta stand up if you want up here. You're being difficult. Come on. Ready? There we go. Alright. Now we've got the lap pupper. Hokey is here to answer any questions if anybody has them as well. She is always happy to participate in Q&A, but she mostly answers in kisses and cuddles. Currently playing a Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online, or Baldur's Gate 3. Sounds like an adventure. You know, it's funny because I've never actually played through the campaign of Skyrim. Like, every time I start a playthrough, I just get distracted. I don't know, Nox. That's your thing, because I don't really do anything like that, so it's hard to really give input. Oh no. Do you know what happened? Or did it just randomly start hurting? It can depend, Nox. Like, there can be other reasons. That said, we don't give medical advice here unless we're professionals. Sorry, that's one of those rules that isn't in my channel rules, but I just want to mention that, like, just because we won't be responsible for any sort of medical misinformation if anything comes about. Lettuce. What are you doing, pup? Hold on, I am adjusting so she can sit a little more comfortably. Are you being a good girl? And that portion of our stream was Kisses with Hoki. See, your Baldur's Gate 3 character is a drow female. Is it drow or dro? Because I've heard it pronounced both ways. Female necromancer, vampire-ish. Makes sense. So that one's actually a game sniper. Baldur's Gate 3. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. I haven't played it, but I know a lot of people enjoy it. Oh, never mind. We weren't talking about. Never mind. You're good, sniper. No, don't eat my snacks, sniper. I need those. actually eat a variety of snacks. Like, I don't know, I enjoy chips and crackers of a few different varieties. I enjoy fruit when the produce prices are not like inflated beyond reach. The produce prices right now are kind of like up in a hot air balloon, and I can't reach them. um, oh my gosh. Let's see. What else do I enjoy? I really enjoy candy. It just depends. Nah, cheese isn't a snack. Yeah, it is pretty easy to get information when you mention it right after I say it. I guess another obscure one. I really enjoy like most varieties of seeds and nuts. Like I really like sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Let's see, peanuts are good. They go along with peanut butter, just not together because I like my peanut butter creamy, not crunchy. I mean, I wouldn't imagine the Sahara being very creamy. Because, like, I would picture a desert being really dry, which is definitely the complete opposite of creamy. Because, like, when I think creamy, I think, like, I'm gonna use a word that a lot of people don't like, but when I think the word creamy, I think moist. And a desert is anything but that. Where you going, pups? Also, just a reminder, since it is Monday night, if anybody has any questions for Q&A, you're more than welcome to ask. I will also answer questions for my co-host Hoki, if anybody has any questions for her. For a little background, she is the puppers. What are you talking about, Sniper? You still have more cheesecake. Awesome. Yeah, well, because when I think moist, I think cake. So, like the Betty Crocker super moist cake. I love you too, Poppers. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. So, like, she literally was just napping with her head on my desk and just looked up to give me kisses. She's the sweetest pupper. careful. What's wrong, Pupper? I should try Trace Leches cake. See, I've heard of it, but I've never had it. Currently watching Lethal Weapon with Damon Wayans. Absolutely love it. Recommend you watch it. I don't know, cause that one. What genre is that, Nox? And is that a movie or a series? Because I have never seen it. I see. Yeah, it's not really something I'm usually into. Because, like, it just feels too overdone. And there is Hambone to say hi to everybody. He is over in the other room right now, but he is still very talkative nonetheless. I hope everyone is having a good night so far. Hey, welcome to chat, Dark. So Hambone is actually in the other room, but I could yell across the apartment if we really wanted to say hi to him. Tonight's co-host is Hoki, and it is Monday night, so we have Q&A if anybody wants to ask any questions for either of us. Hoki is a pupper of few words, but I am happy to translate for her. I've heard of that one. I think I've actually seen that one once. Which is crazy, because, like, I've hardly ever seen any movies. Yeah. I'm not sure what Sonic game this is from, because I've never heard it before. It says Mystic Ruin from Sonic Adventure. Interesting. So unfortunately, Hoki does not clap very well because it's hard for her to put her paws in the clapping position and would not be very comfortable for her, so I'm not going to help her with doing so. But she is definitely Hoki. What's wrong, pup? You want to get down? There you go. You can get down if you want. You want help? Come on. I'll put you down on the floor so you can be a floor pupper. What are you doing, silly? Oh my gosh. So I think she was making a noise because she wasn't comfortable enough, so I stood up and she shifted. And now she's just taking up the whole chair and looking up at me like, are you gonna sit back down now? And I'm like, I can't, Hoki. You took up the whole chair. Silly pups. Here, I'm gonna put you down for a little bit, okay? Go on. If you want to stay up, you have to move. Oh no, not the ads. Yeah, unfortunately it's not very comfortable for Hoki if we clap her paws. So we're not gonna do that. So her paws would have to go at an angle that isn't really comfortable for her. I would, but I don't have paws. I still have hands. I also don't usually clap. It's just not my thing. What's wrong, pup? Wanna get down? Here, if I move so you can get down, you have to actually get down this time, okay? There you go. Good girl. Oh my gosh, such a thirsty pupper. And that portion of our stream was staying hydrated with Hoki. So what's everyone up to tonight? Anything fun or entertaining? Thanks, Knox. I'm glad you like it. Is Ruby a doggo, I'm assuming? I see. gosh. Thank you, Dark. Oh no. 2 in a row. Thank you. 3. Oh my gosh, Dark. 400. What are you doing? Also, I apologize for the duplicate sound. Like, I'm not sure why it does this. Because, like, it'll show the notification twice, and I don't know what's up with the delay or why it does this. I'm probably gonna have to change my settings in Streamlabs, but I'm not sure where to look. So it must be an issue with Streamlabs then, like just in general. That's frustrating. Because like I know it's not like a duplicate sound because of like my stream like desktop audio, because that's always muted. And like I've tried to troubleshoot and I don't know what it is. Like I'm sure it's probably something really silly, because it's usually how things like that work out. But I just don't know how to fix it, so it's gonna just be like it is for now. Yay, lettuce. Let us embark on an adventure. Oh my gosh. That just seems really sticky. Oh no, Sniper, what's your favorite snack? That's always awful when they discontinue a favorite anything. That sucks. I'm sorry, Sniper. Did they discontinue it everywhere or just the store that you usually buy it in? Ah, that sucks, Sniper. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've never liked white chocolate because it's a lie. But I don't really care for regular chocolate either. I make chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate in them. And you might argue, but aren't those just cookies? And it's like, no, because chocolate chip cookies have a specific recipe for the dough that makes them chocolate chip cookies. Because it's different from like sugar cookies or like any other kind of cookie dough. So I guess I make chocolate chipless cookies. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because they seem to have a lot of novelty Kit Kat flavors in Japan. I think, like, I'm trying to think of the random Kit Kat flavors. The only one I've ever liked was, like, I think it was like a key lime flavor. Hey, welcome to chat, Kyra. How's it going? Hope you're having a good night so far. Hopefully not too much drama with the bunnies. Oh my gosh, thank you for gifting subs, Dark. I really appreciate it. So, Dark Ecliptic Heart just gifted 5 subs. You are amazing, thank you. Also, I apologize that my notifications are weird. I need to figure out what's wrong with them. Oh my gosh. So many bunnies. They're all adorable though. Oh, thanks, Dark. So many subs. careless ads for people because we hate ads. I agree. And it's so silly because, like, I used to have my ads turned off, and then when I was dealing with all the nonsense, I ended up turning them back on because, like, last year was really rough, like last winter financially, because the heater that I had, like the furnace in my old apartment, was electric powered, and it wasn't working properly. So, zero exaggeration, my, oops, I thought I was on a different layer. My electric bill last February for the month of January was over $400. Oh my gosh. So I turned ads on thinking, well, that will help a little bit. But then, like, my Twitch account got hacked. I still don't know how. And then so basically I'm like, hey everybody, report my account because this person is streaming stuff that they shouldn't be. So then Twitch was like, okay, we will just give you a temporary ban. And I'm like, okay. So then I recovered my account, and I'm like, hey, I recovered my account because somebody hacked it. Can we undo the ban? And they're like, no, you still have to wait until that is lifted. And I'm like, oh, okay. Which is really irritating because I didn't do anything wrong. So yeah, that was a summary of last winter. And then things kind of just like spiraled from there, but everything's good now. Better than good. But yeah, in short, I don't prefer to have ads on my channel if I can help it. And now, Twitch actually doesn't let me stream without ads. Yeah. Life's an adventure sometimes. You know, you just deal with it as it comes and then keep pushing forward because there's no other option. I actually don't have a channel specifically for photos. Usually we just share them in general. Because as far as pictures, like there's the channel for art, there's the channel for like buying and well, channels for buying and selling art. Those are split up so that like there's a channel for people to request art, and then there's a channel for people who are trying to sell it. That way it's easier for anybody who's interested to sort of browse whatever they're looking for. And then we have our meme channel, but there's nothing specific to like pets or whatever. I'm not sure if you have Nox. I'm not super active on Discord, unfortunately, so I don't know what has and hasn't been shared there. Like, I keep enough of an eye on things where, like, if anything is, you know, anything shouldn't be there, I get it taken care of, but... Oh, that's not the right color. should be able to just do this. Okay, good. That looks like it worked well enough. I'm bothered by the fact that this song is like slightly off key, and I'm sure they did it on purpose, but I am not very content with that. Oh my gosh. What was my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog stage song? That is the first zone of the Flying Battery Zone in Sonic 3, followed by the Marble Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog, like the original game, followed by, let's see, I like, I'm gonna pronounce it both ways because I don't know which way it goes, but Hydro City or Hydrocity from Sonic 3. I like both of the songs from that, but I prefer the first zone over the second. I also really enjoy Casino Night from the second Sonic the Hedgehog game, as well as the music from the Metropolis zone. And I really enjoyed the boss fight music from the first and third Sonic the Hedgehog games. You're good, Nox. I just listed like a million songs, so it's fine that you didn't catch all that. Yay, lettuce! my gosh. Yeah, Dark gifted subs to everyone. Or like gifted 6 subs because he is fantastic and I really appreciate it. So subs basically unlock some things for you on the channel. So if you look, you should have more emotes that are available now. In addition, it should make it so that when you are watching on my channel, that you shouldn't have any ads. And like, I'll specifically note, like, it's just my channel that won't have ads, like other channels still will. But, yeah. You may have to, oh, it's instantly skipped itself. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, the ads go away and the emotes get unlocked. So many tacos and ramen. You know, I kind of want to like put the two together and make like I want to make a taco ramen. That sounds like a good time. Oops, wrong color. I'm curious who is cute. Thanks, Dirk. I'm glad you like it so far. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Nox. I hope you have a good night. Yay, so many emotes. So, which one's your favorite sniper? Nervous one? Yeah, you've mentioned that before. For whatever reason, I was thinking, you know, since you have all of them there, maybe getting to see all of them might be a different answer, but no, it makes sense. Because I know that's always been the one that you've used the most. Hey, welcome to Chat Lone Wolf. How's it going? Oh my gosh, that's so many coins. I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. Tonight we are working on the hype emote, which will be unlockable with 1000 bits. I don't know for sure if that is unlockable with a total of 1000 bits, like cheered for the channel in general, or if that is 1000 all at once, because I am not sure on specifics. But I can verify. Tonight's pupper co-host is Hoki, and right now she is oh my gosh, she is napping. Deep sleep. She is not a chair Hoki right now. She is a floor Hoki. She's just chilling out on the rug right now because she wanted to get down for a little bit, which is fine. If, like, in all honesty, it makes drawing quite a bit easier, but I always try to keep her included when she wants to be. What's that, Lone Wolf? So what's everyone up to? Anything fun or exciting right now? You started another drawing even though you have 5 other works in progress that you need to finish. Stayed up till 2 a.m. last night working on it because art block has been kicking your butt for months. And you weren't gonna pass up the moment. I totally understand, Kyra. Like, there are so many drawings that I've just, like, started and then never finished. But, like, part of it is because sometimes you just end up getting better ideas and you're like, I might go back to that later, but probably not. And then other times, you know, you end up finishing it later on and then it's good. It just kind of depends on what's best for that particular piece. The best thing about art is that, like, there's no wrong way to do it. You're on lunch break and thinking of a new tattoo idea. That's cool. Also, since we have had a few people join chat, tonight is Q&A night. If anybody has any questions they'd like to ask, there's no obligation to do so. It's kind of just an opportunity if there's anything that you want to know about me or Hoki or Hambone or like about my art process. Like I'm happy to answer just about anything. Evolutions could be cool. I think stuff like that though, like it all depends on like how well it's done. Cause like it's a fairly common idea, but like at the same time, if you have an artist who like does it in a way that's like really interesting and not like all the others, that can be really cool. That's good. Yeah, especially like if you want something that's the same style, it's always good to go back to the same artist. Because like it's crazy to me that people will be like, oh, I got this done with this person and I wanted to get another one done that looks really similar, but I heard somebody else does it cheaper, and it's like, don't do that. Because like it's never the same. Yeah, I agree completely. That's actually like part of the reason why I've never gotten any tattoos. Because, like, besides the fact that I am just too indecisive and afraid that I would want to get something changed every other week, which obviously isn't possible for a number of reasons. Um, I'm also really hesitant to have like another artist do something like that for me because it would probably be something that I would want them to like tattoo my own art on me, which like I don't know, that might be like arrogant. I don't know, but like I would know exactly what I would be looking for, and it would be really hard for me to find somebody who I would be willing to trust with that. Uh, they're not. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, they just haven't really been together. Like, I'm still, like, trying to get them together. It's just tricky because every time I put them in the same room, they just kind of start barking at each other. And, like, it hasn't been, like, overly aggressive barks, but the issue is that I live in an apartment and share walls and ceilings with people, so it's not really an option to let them sort it out in my living room. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So I just saw that Icy used my hydrate redeem. Nah, let's see how long ago that was, because it doesn't show me the time for whatever reason. Let's see here. Yeah, I was just distracted with doing my shading. So tonight I am drinking my black tea. Nothing too exciting tonight. Alright, and that portion of our stream was staying hydrated with Kurisu. Yay, hydration! Also, for anybody who is here, tonight is Q&A night, so if you have any questions, you are welcome to ask. I am happy to answer just about anything. All I ask is that you keep the questions appropriate. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. Yeah. Um, just a silly little thing that I like to do. Alright, I think I just need to add the hair highlights now. 1 second here. So I do have a yay emote, but I think if there was one specifically for hydration, that would probably be redundant. That's just my opinion though. Yay. Ramen. Peppers. Hookie is the most adorable because she like woke up a little bit when I turned to look at her because I was checking on her, and like she just started wagging her tail. Sounds like someone is rolling around on the floor. That might have been me adjusting my chair, but I think that was also I don't know. It was probably my chair. I'm sorry, Sniper. I didn't mean to startle you. I just didn't want to wake up Hoki if she was like not completely awake. She's just being super cute right now. Oh, it's because I was like, I whispered really quiet and I was like, ah, puppers. And like, she woke up a little more because like, I turned to check to see if she was awake and like her eyes were just a little bit open, but then she opened them more when she noticed that I was looking at her and she's like, ah, oh, you're awake and you're paying attention. And I'm like, yep. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sniper. Oh my gosh, I feel bad now. I'm sorry. gosh. Oh my gosh. See, unfortunately, that is a thing that I'm very good at, and that is unintentionally startling people. um, I'm just really quiet, so like I have a tendency of like I won't say sneaking up on people because that's never my plan or intention, but from their perspective, I kind of just appear in places because I don't really have footsteps. Like I do, but they're not usually audible. You're literally online playing Monster Hunter and one of your in-game friends you found out plays Pokemon Scarlet and they wanted to trade Pokemon and and you said okay and said what do I have for trading? And you have Legendary, Mythical, and Ultra Beast for trade. Awesome. Oh, also, and they wanted an Ultra Beast, so you have Necrozma, and they freaked out and continued talking, and then you heard my whisper. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sniper. On an unrelated note, I also want to mention that we did finish our Angel emote as well. I actually uploaded that right before the stream today, and for whatever reason, Twitch decided to approve that one right away, but not my others. That said, that one is also unlockable with bits. I'd have to check and see how many. That one is unlockable with 25,000. Like, I don't like how far apart the tiers are for unlocking emotes with bits. It's hard to say. let's see, I missed a few messages here. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dark. Squeakers are the worst kind of gamers. Are those like mice or something? I don't know, Hunter. Arguing with TikTok again, I'm sorry. I see, that makes sense. Yeah, honestly, like this is just my input. Personally, I wouldn't bother with somebody like for a trade if it was gonna be too inconvenient to get it set up. But again, that's just my input. I see. Oh no. So I uploaded our new hype emote, but Twitch says it's pending. To be fair, I uploaded one before the stream, so I'm guessing it's just because I'm trying to upload too many emotes at once. How dare I? I could see it going either way. I just think, like, if it's too much of a hassle to set it up, like, you know, vending is getting out of control. Rawr! Aw, thanks, Stark. I'm glad you like it. Oh my gosh. I need a combustible lemon emote. 1 second here. I am getting the new emote uploaded to Discord as well. Also, does anybody have any questions for Q&A? Because I do plan on probably ending the stream pretty soon, but I want to give everybody a chance to type everything out if they want to. Just while I'm getting this set up. So let me turn my canvas back on over here. My devil emote is right here. I'm debating if I want to have, like, you know, bat wings to contrast the angel wings or not. But the reason why I didn't include that was because, one moment here, I based that on my um, Devil Tarot card, which didn't have wings, which I am gonna link here in chat real fast. 1 second. Here it is. If I had a parrot, what would I teach it to say? So everybody's gonna want to turn their volume down a little bit because I would totally have a parrot that, okay, I'm not gonna scream into the mic, but I would I would totally just have a parrot and we would just scream back and forth all day and it would be a good time. And then nobody would ever want to visit and they'd be like, oh my gosh, why did you teach your parrot to do that? And it's like, you know, I don't mind. I think it's a fun time. The only time it wouldn't be fun would be when I'm trying to sleep, but you know, the parrot would be asleep too, hopefully. Because they tend to sleep sometimes. What's my favorite Pokemon move? Ah, that's a tricky one. I like Aerial Ace and Sky Uppercut, but I also like Future Sight. I think that one's kind of neat. Dragon Rage. Let's see, what else? Let's see, I think it's Draco Meteor. I think it was, if I remember right, that one was the one that was like a move that only Rayquaza was able to learn in the generation when they introduced it. That one, like, the visuals for that one are pretty cool. After screaming all day, I'm sure it'll be tired. I also think Swift is pretty cool. Not because it's like an overly impressive move, but because if you're in a hurry and you have a Pokemon that's a high enough level, it's usually gonna handle whatever you need it to because it attacks. Like, when you use Swift, it attacks first. French. Oh, teach a parrot French. Let's see. Water Shuriken. Yeah, that one's pretty cool too. Oh, there's also a move. I think it's been a while. I think it's called Sheer Cold, where basically if it hits, it's a one-hit knockout guaranteed. I mean, between the two, I prefer Sky Uppercut. Just because, like, that was my favorite move to use with my Blaziken. Just, like, picturing Blaziken, like, just uppercutting everything. Like, bam. Now you're good, Sniper. What do you think about people who dip their French fries in ice cream? I don't have an opinion. It's not something I have tried or want to, but that's one of those things where, like, it's tolerable, like, because, I guess something that's similar that I would do, like, so I occasionally like to dip crackers in applesauce because it tastes vaguely like apple pie. Like, just vaguely. Yeah, Swift also never misses. You can see Kurisu uppercutting. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny because I didn't even hate my air conditioner when it was the one that didn't work. Everyone just, like, wanted me to draw a picture of Kurisu beating the crap out of this air conditioner, which I have that on my website too. One second. That's one of my stickers, which unfortunately all of my stickers are currently listed as out of stock because I'm not able to print them. I can still share the art. Here it is. It is my Kurisu wrench sticker because she just has a giant wrench that she's smashing this air conditioner with. Crackers and applesauce. Yeah, like, the only thing that would be better than that is if you have apple butter, which is kind of like an apple cinnamon jelly, more or less. No, that's a different character. What are you talking about, Sniper? She's gonna be like, what? Oh, you mean Ken from Street Fighter? I think Street Fighter. I get Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat characters like mixed up because like they're both games that I've enjoyed playing, but like I am not well versed in which characters belong to which game. Let's consult with Google. Google, what is the main character of Street Fighter? Ryu. Kurisu's gonna be like Ryu uppercutting the air conditioner for cold air. Oh my gosh. And see, the worst part is that smashing it would probably make it arguably worse than like not doing anything. Also, I am gonna make some adjustments here. Where is it? There it is. I have so many layers on this. Like, this file is huge. Like, 1 second here. I'm actually kind of curious how big this file is, because to put in perspective, if I remember right, it's 300 DPI, which most like regular OfficeJet printers print like they can print 300 DPI and more, but most of the time things are like anywhere from like 72 to like maybe 150. And then the size of my canvas is about like 4 feet by 4 feet, give or take. Like if I were to print this in full size, that's how big it would be. See, I can't picture Kurisu as Chun-Li or Cammy because I don't know. They just don't fit her style. I'd have to look into them because I'm actually not familiar with those two characters. Honestly, Sniper, I think you'd probably be wrong on that. Because, like, I don't know, most of my strength is in the lower body, so I would most definitely say that Kurisu's attacks, if they were physical attacks rather than, like, you know, magic type damage, would be kicks. But I mean uppercuts too, like, because that could be force generated from, like, you know, a very forceful jump. Oh my gosh. Paws can tear through steel. Hey, welcome back, Lone Wolf. Right now I am kind of just debating on if I want to add wings to this emote or not. So I'm kind of doodling while we talk about different things. Oops, wrong eraser. Well, I mean, too big anyway. Usually prefer to have more segments on the wing, but this one's really small, so it's hard. I need at least 2 segments in the middle for this to look right. do I want to put wings? Your moves would be Water Shuriken, Aerial Ace, Shadow Sneak, and Double Team. If I had to have like a set of 4 moves to work with, I would probably pick, let's see. Let's see. Trying to think. So I would definitely pick Sky Uppercut. Let's see. So Sky Uppercut. So Sky Uppercut, Future Sight. There is a fire type move called Will-O-Wisp that looks really pretty. And it's like a decent move. It's not the best, but I'd probably pick that one. And then, honestly, probably Quick Attack. Not because it's like the strongest move, but because it's like, it's always there for you. See, I considered Moonblast, but Fairy doesn't really fit me. Ooh, I'd pick Self-Destruct. I'm just kidding. You got dashboarded. What? Huh, that's weird. I'm thinking that if I add the wings, I have to add a halo too. Obviously this one will be a little different, but... I actually like Mega Rayquaza a lot also, but I'd probably go with, I really like Mega Blaziken, and I also really like Mega Mewtwo Y, as well as Mega Charizard X. Those are probably my 3 favorites. Ooh, I also really like, Mega Gardevoir, but I don't like how they made the dress sort of so bulky. I think that they could have done the design a little bit better, but it still looks pretty cool. If you're picking a streamer, don't pick you. Okay. Okay, good to know. Thanks for that, Icy. On that note, for anybody who's here, typically if I know that somebody has been in, like, hanging out, like, either in chat or just supports my channel in general, I tend to try to raid them before I consider raiding anybody else. Are you okay, Poppers? What's wrong? I just heard, like, this little whine, and I'm like, what is that? And I looked and she's just being sad because she wants attention. She deserves all the attention though because she's the cutest. Come here, pup. Aww. a good night, Hunter. Let's see here. So, do we have any last questions for Q&A tonight? If not, it's not a big deal. I'm just making sure that nobody's getting skipped. If we don't have any questions, please feel free to drop recommendations for a raid. You know, it's funny because last time I was playing Sonic, I got stuck in the lava wreath zone. Like, I don't know what was wrong with it, because, like, I was playing as Knuckles, and, like, I had gone through every way that I could think to go, but, Knuckles doesn't jump as high as Sonic and Tails can. So I still need to figure out what I had going on with that. Sorry, that was incredibly random. That's the, that is the theme that's playing right now. You don't know what to ask? You're good. You would definitely like to be Mega Lucario because since Mega Lucario gives off so much aura, you could somehow train and use it to sense and somewhat counterattack hits. It's almost as bad as the Carnival Night part with the spinning box mechanic. Oh my gosh. I would say Carnival Night is arguably much worse. Oh, you're good. So I was talking about the theme that had been playing, with the playlist I had, and it was from the Lava Reef Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And last time I was playing Sonic on stream, which was a while ago, I was playing as Knuckles and I couldn't get through the Lava Reef Zone because, like, Knuckles doesn't jump as high as the other characters, and there wasn't anything for me to climb on because Knuckles can climb, but, like, I couldn't climb on anything to glide to any surface that would have been useful. So I'm not sure how to get through that level, which is really silly, because it's not a hard level, it's just kind of like a confusing layout, I guess, if, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure the last time I had been streaming that was like December last year. Like, when I say last year, I mean like the December from 2023. Because like that was before I started a commission that I was working on, and then with all of the life drama, I actually feel really horrible about this. Like, that commission didn't get done till like October. It was October. But that was because my computer was not assembled because I couldn't set it up. But yeah. So I still need to figure out how to get through that level with Knuckles. Which is strange, because I have beat the Lava Reef Zone before with Knuckles, because it might be slightly different because it was in Sonic Mania. I don't know if they changed any of the level layouts or not, because I know some of them were a bit different. Because I know, like, specifically the layout in the chemical plant zone was different in Sonic Mania versus the original. So, I'm not sure. But yeah, do we have any last questions for Q&A tonight? Did I take a different path in the game? So like I was saying, I don't know for sure if it has the same level layout as the original. Because, like, when I got through it before with Knuckles, I was playing the original Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on Sega Genesis. So, I'm not sure if it's different on Sonic Mania. I don't think I went through a different path. Because, like, I went through the path that I went with the other characters. But like I mentioned, Knuckles can't jump as high as Sonic and Tails, so kind of just trapped there for the moment until I... What are you huffing and puffing about, Pupper? Come here. Oh my gosh. She wagged her tail once and hit a box that's... Aw, your tail's stuck. You keep hitting it against the box. I mean, in some ways it's fair, because in the side-scroller games, Knuckles can, like, break through certain walls and other things. So it's kind of fair that he can't jump as high, because he can also glide and climb. So in a majority of cases, being able to do those things, like, sort of eliminates the need for him to be able to jump as high. But I... I'm kind of just stuck in a spot right now. But I'm sure there's a way to get through it. I'm sure, like, when I go to play through it next time, I'll go through it without any issue, and I'll be like, why was this such a problem? Because that's usually how things go. Because, like, if you stare at something for too long, it just doesn't make sense anymore. I have played Crash Team Racing, but I've never played any of the other Crash Bandicoot games. I liked playing as the tiger. Pop. Popper, popper, popper. I don't know if any of you can hear that banging, but that is her tail slamming against a box because she has a very strong tail. Come here, Popper. Come here. She's like army crawling across the floor because she doesn't feel like getting up. You want me to come to you? You're so spoiled. Silly puppers. Silly pupper. And she's also really happy though, because I washed her hoodie in the laundry today, and like she was so sad today because she didn't have it, and then like I pulled it out of the laundry and she just like was so excited, like she started wagging her tail like, oh my gosh, my hoodie's back. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder if they have a port on Steam. Because, like, I know that they have the Insane Trilogy on Steam, which is stupid. I have that in my library. I've just not played it yet. So we might do that after I play, what was it, Geometry Dash? Maybe, I don't know. I kind of really want to play Sonic, though. The last thing you remember is playing as Crash, and there was this one map where your car jumps the whole ocean somehow, and sharks are jumping out of the water and trying to eat you midair. That's crazy. Remy will do that to get under the coffee table. Aww. Yeah, Hoki is small enough where I don't think she'd have any trouble getting under anything, which is crazy for, like, how bulky she is. Like, when I say bulky, she's not fat, she's all muscle. But she's small, like, really compact. I don't understand how this dog weighs as much as she does. Like, picking her up is, like, picking up a bag full of bricks. No, don't give her a whole ham. That's too much. Give her just like a piece or two. Come here, pupper. I can't reach you when you're all the way over there. She's like, pet me from over there, though. She is very dense. Very dense pupper. Sorry about that. I try not to yawn on stream. Alright, so I think I am gonna go ahead and probably raid out to another channel. Do we have any recommendations? You're pretty sure I'm exaggerating? She probably weighs the same as a big bag of sugar or flour. Well, see, I didn't specify how big a bag of bricks. Because she's a very small doggo, but she weighs at least 50 pounds. But she's only like a foot and a half-ish tall. Like, she's not very tall at all. She's just so dense. Alright, let's see who's live right now. Yeah, I know. But when I said a bag of bricks, I was thinking like, I'm thinking about like volume-wise, like the dimensions. Like, I was thinking like a bag full of like, no, I'm not talking about concrete. I'm talking about, like I was thinking like the equivalent of like a purse or small backpack full of bricks. So like maybe a dozen or so. Alright. So it looks like right now all of the suggested channels are art. So I'm gonna pick the one with the fewest viewers. So we are going to raid Talentless Human. So when we get there, if you'd like, consider giving them a follow. Yeah, thanks for being here. I will be back same time tomorrow if anybody wants to stop by and hang out. Same time, that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. And we can decide then which emote we're gonna work on. But I really appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight, and I hope you all had a good time. See you all tomorrow. Have a good night.